Well, Rob, European quarter-final action here, the first ever quarter-final in Europe at Sandy Park. How much are you and the players looking forward to this weekend?
Oh, we're hugely excited about it. I think just playing at home is always fantastic. To have a quarter-final in a European competition, a big match here is doubly so. I think we like an even game. Having our home support is important to us. We had a real focus on that this year, about making sure our home performances reflected how much we care about playing for Exeter, and I think the lads have done that. I think it'll be a very tough game. We've lost to Newcastle once this season already, and in terms of a cup competition and knockout, they're a very, very dangerous side because they play with a lot of ambition, and I'm sure they'll be approaching the game in that tone.
As Rob has said in the last few weeks, every game now is literally a cup final for you, not just in Europe but in the league as well. And although disappointed with last weekend in certain aspects, still very positive camp round here.
Yeah, definitely. I think every week is a big match, and that's how you want it to be, really. I think you spend all those months doing your pre-season and all those months of the season. It'd be a shame if you did all that work and then the end of the season kind of fizzles out. I think for us, this is a big game. Last week was a big game. Next week's a big game, and for us to get used to being in those, it's important to be in them. I think recovering emotionally and mentally from getting up to go to Leicester away in a top four clash is hugely beneficial from an experience point of view, because you're going to need to do it if you want to be a successful side. This week we've got to get ourselves right for a massive European quarter-final at home, and then next week we've got another massive Premiership game for us. Every point, every kick, every tackle counts at the moment, and that's a good place to be in because it gives it real meat.
When you look back on the last meeting here with Newcastle, a dominant first half really set the tone, but I'd imagine Dean Richards will have cranked up the pressure of the Falcons this week and said they can't do that again. Yeah,
definitely. I think they were very disappointed with how they played in the first half down here. We were very pleased with the way we played in the first half, and I think honours are even at the moment, and they'll be ready for a big start from us. I'm sure they'll have prepared well for that. Similarly, we've got to focus on what we do well and make sure that we put it onto the pitch.
And the carrot is there, as you say, Rob, for a potential semi-final, and just getting through to that would be another huge achievement for the club.
Oh, it would be. I mean, there's no doubt. There's a great feeling about the place. There's a great feeling here on a match day, and we're moving in the right direction. There's going to be highs and lows along the way. There always is, but if we can keep getting those highs, then that's fantastic. If we can win, a semi-final in the European Challenge Cup would be a huge achievement for us as a group.